Hey kitties, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Marilyn. So just get in, close the door, and let's get our hair done, because I'm going to show you how I installed a sew-in in 10 minutes. Okay, the prep time is a little longer than 10 minutes, but it's about an hour and a half for the prep, but the actual install is about 10 minutes. And the only way you can do that is with a U-part, and I'm going to make my own U-part. You can always buy a U-part already done, but for me they're typically pretty baggy. So let's get into the hair. All right, now the hair is from Queen Leaf Beauty, and you can see all this texture. It is the Kinky straight texture, which I love because it matches my hair really well. So I'm just showing you it here. This is it right out of the pack. I haven't washed it yet. I haven't colored it. It's just so pretty to me. If you have like 4C type hair, this is gonna blend pretty well with it. I absolutely love it. So I have my wig head, I have the net on it, and I'm just gonna basically just go in and sew it. I don't have like a real method or technique. I'm not that good at sewing. Okay, I'm literally just looping the thread through the net as securely as I can, and I'm just going to continue that as I get to the top of the head. Now I did not put very large spaces, or I'm sorry, I didn't space it very closely together because this hair is pretty full and dense. I was scared that it would be too big, so I was spacing it maybe half an inch or even an inch in between each track. And I did the flip over method, so I did not clip any of the tracks until I got to the very end, because that does minimize shedding. So we definitely want to do that. So we just keep flipping it over. And if you want to maybe take it out and do a different style, or maybe, you know, put a ponytail or something like that, where you want to take the tracks off of the net, you can, if you don't, you know, clip the weft. That is something that I always do. I never really clip the wefts because I do want this to be long lasting. Okay, I have other bundles from Queen Leaf Beauty that I still have on a U-part. So on here you can see that I'm very close to the top, and of course we're going to leave a portion of it open for your hair. Okay, so this is the spacing that I have. So I'm going to have my hair on the top, and I'm also going to have my hair through the perimeter. So next I'm going to color this black because I love jet black. I just use Revlon. It's probably the most inexpensive one you can probably find in Walgreens. I use the black. I just put it and saturate it all over the hair. And I actually left this dye on the hair for about 12 or 14 hours. So most of the day, I just left it there so it can soak in and get as black as it possibly could, and rinse it out with the conditioner. And here I have it on the wig head, and it looks dry, but this hair is actually wet. It's damp, but it's just such a beautiful texture. It really mimics natural hair. Even relaxed hair typically looks like this when it's wet. Okay, my hair still had texture when I had relaxers. I no longer have relaxers, but this is a really close match. Probably the closest you're going to get when it comes to a weave. Okay, so here I'm just blow drying it here with my Revlon blow dryer, and this is what it looks like blow dried. So pretty and full. This is 2.5 bundles. Okay, 2.5. That's enough for me. The hair is extremely lightweight. As thick as it is, it's very light. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my flat iron. I didn't use my best flat iron because I didn't necessarily want it bone straight, but I did want it pretty straight. Okay, and I put the heat protectant. That's the only product that I put on it, is the Chi Silk Infusion heat protecting oil, as well as that Pantene Pro V. I'll make sure I link it below what I use, but that's the only product that I put on the hair, and that's the only product that I'm going to put on it because I do not want this hair to look too shiny. I love the texture, and I also love the luster. It's very low in luster, so it's not extremely shiny because my hair isn't like that. So the texture match is unmatched, if you know what I mean. Like, look how perfect and pretty this hair looks. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep flat ironing it. If I would have used my what is it called, the Babyliss Pro titanium flat iron, this probably would have gotten really straight. I may eventually do that. Okay, so here I am with the unit, and I'm going to go ahead and attach it. I have 2 anchor braids around my leave out, and then another braid going around the perimeter on each side to attach it. So I'm just trying to fit it here and make sure everything is good. Do you see how quick this is? Like, you can literally, my hair is almost done. Okay, so quick. I'm just going to go ahead and try to fit it as best as I can. and just start sewing the braids. I just push the needle under my braid and then through the wig cap. Literally, that's all I did. And the technique isn't even that, I'm not even that good at sewing. Okay, but this is going to stay on my head for probably about a week or so, and I'm going to wash my hair and then put it right back in. So that's why I really love U-parts. They're extremely convenient. There is less tension on your hair. It's less, you know, time of installing it. And you can get to your hair a lot quicker. You can maintain washing it, conditioning it. And when you take this out, you still have an actual hairstyle because you can just sew it right back in. The tracks are still on the net, and it's an entire hairstyle. And I don't understand why anybody wouldn't keep doing this instead of a full sewing. You know, I prefer this over a full sewing. I love full sewings, but I love the convenience of a U-part. I love how easy it is to change. Okay, but the hair straightened pretty well, as you can see, and this is not even the straightest it can get. But I love it with a little bit of texture, okay? Okay, but I am going to continue to sew around those anchor braids, attaching the U-part, and it's very securely attached. I left out hair around the perimeter as well, so if I want to maybe put this in a ponytail, or like in a high ponytail, or pull it in the back of a, pull it back into a low ponytail, I can do that. If I want to do a part on the side, if I want to do a half up, half down, I will be able to do that because of the amount of hair that I left out. I did leave out quite a bit of hair in my the leave out portion of it. So, you know, that kind of just depends on your preference. Like if you want to do just a side part, then you leave out enough hair for that. The only reason I left out as much as I did is because I do want to go ahead and change it up a bit. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to just pull the hair back a little bit so I can see the braid that's going around the perimeter. I have a braid going around the left side and going around on the right side. So I'm just going to push the needle through the braid and then through the cap and then loop it back down, and just continue that until it is completely sewed down and secure. Again, this is very secure. It literally feels like a sew-in to me. Okay, but it's just my 10-minute sewing. And when I want to switch it up really quick, boom, there's a hairdo just like that. If I want to moisturize my hair, I have this in for a week and I do my natural hair routine. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm pulling it up. I really need to go ahead and straighten out those edges and all that, but I'm just showing you guys how I can pull it up, how I can put it down. I'm going to insert like a small little get ready with me clip when I was headed out with my husband, so you can see what it looks like styled. I had curled it and then let it cool with pin curls as well as flexi rods, and I'll definitely show you that so you can see how beautiful and how gorgeous this hair is, how bouncy, how versatile. It's perfect for natural hair, and that's what I love about it the most. Okay, the texture is great, it's full. Like, look, I just really love this hair. Okay, so stay tuned for the clip of everything all curled up and looking all cute. Let me know what you guys think of it, but here we go.
She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Yeah, but I was down up like last week. Tell me, where have you been? Yeah, came out of hiding, girl. Don't act like I'm your man. I'm just a fan. You don't hold right. Don't hold no right. Yeah. Pretty ass villain ass nigga with a sick ass mouth and a slick ass flop. Catch up in around me, nigga, and I'm playing when I'm coming for the kitty. Got my phone goddamn. Do it for my niggas and the ghost right there. Do it for my niggas and the ghost right now. Niggas got killed for the boy, living dreams in the hills. I ain't running for the boy right now. Goddamn, by the time with a year. We are what them young boys feel.
Okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and here are some pictures of the hair curled, looking so glamorous and full. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up. Be sure to like, subscribe, and come back for another video. Bye guys. Bye.
This time